Hey guys, welcome back for another Java tutorial, and in this one we're going to be talking about nested loops. And this is another tutorial where I went ahead and typed up the lesson already, and I'm going to walk you through it as we go because I think it's just easier for me to do it this way for this topic. So a nested loop is similar to a nested if statement in the sense that the second loop only has a chance of activating if the first loop is correct. But the main difference is, well, the main thing about nested loops is that once this inner loop starts, it will continue to loop until it is false. Then it will go back to the main loop. So basically, like the second loop or the inner loop of the nested loop would always run its course before leaving. So like I went ahead and ran this program, so I'm just gonna show you what it did. So we asked the user for a number, and I put it as 25, and then it said nice number because that's the first loop activating because that prints out no matter what. And then the second loop activates saying, okay, well you're above 20, and then the loop goes again. Okay, you're still above 20. Again, okay, you're still above 20. And then, okay, you're still above 20. And then that loop, this number is now 20. Like, the number would be equal to 20, so it's not above 20. That loop is now false. So now it just goes back to doing the first loop again until that number is less than 10. So it would just loop until that number is equal to 10. So, like, let's look at the code again, and let's talk that through. So, let's say the number is 25. So this is true, nice number. Then it decreases the number, and then this loop is still true. So this loop is going to go, and then it's also going to decrease the number. So now this loop is done. It went through once, but it's going to loop around again and test this loop again until this loop becomes false. So like I said, the inner loop goes until it becomes false. Then it goes back to the main loop. And that's like the tricky thing about nested loops is you have to think how many times is this inner loop going to activate before it becomes false. So that's what you have to check when working with nested loops. Because unlike nested if statements where you only have to worry about it activating once, the nested loop can activate maybe like 50 times, and you'd be wondering, well, why am I getting above 20 so many times? And that's because, like I said, this loop continues to go until it's false. Then we go back into the main loop. In which case, we just finish up the main loop because this will always be false after that. Which you know, that's just how it works. And really, just do a couple loops on your own, and do it with numbers so that you can kind of count how many times it should activate and how many times it shouldn't. And just practice this a little bit, and eventually you'll get it down. But that's the main thing that I've been trying to get you guys to notice for the past couple minutes is the inner loop goes until it's false, and then you go out to the main loop again. So I hope you guys are getting that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and if you have a question, leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to get back.